Oh, guys, welcome back to the Easy Chow, baby. And today is gonna be the day where we make some of the easiest Chinese you ever had. I've asked my best friend, he's from the Mongolian clan, Mr. Genghis Khan, for his Mongolian beef recipe, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to make tonight. Okay guys, so what we're gonna need for today, we're gonna need a cup of maizena, which is the cornstarch. We're gonna need a quarter cup of soy sauce. We're gonna need either a nice fillet steak or rump steak with a nice marble, as you can see, some nice marbling in the meat. You're gonna need 2 or 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. You're gonna need 2 cloves of garlic, and you're gonna need a bit of the old spring onion. And what we're gonna do here, it's a 2-part recipe. We slice up the beef, we put a bit of corn flour on it, we get that nice and crispy in the deep fryer. From there, we make a sauce, serve on rice, easy as Chinese at your door. This dish is one of the most popular Asian dishes and is one of the most tastiest you get. The tanginess from the soy sauce, the sweetness from the brown sugar, and the crunch from the batter that you put on the beef. I promise you guys, you are going to want to make this for the family, for the wife, for the husband, for anybody. It is so good, and you need to try this now. I just want to say, guys, with every good recipe, it's the quality of the ingredients. If you've got a beautiful fillet or beautiful rump, or even a T-bone or anything, you carve it off the bone. If the meat is good, your food is good. And the way we're going to prep this, it doesn't matter if you use rump, sirloin, ribeye, or fillet, it's going to come out tender and it's going to come out tasty and juicy. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we've got our fillet here, and you can see it's got some beautiful marbling in there. And it's really nice for cooking. That fat cooks into the meat, and it's fantastic. But what we're going to do now, we're just going to trim our fillet. We've got 2 pieces there, and we're going to just cut this in half so we can make our strips. So that's what we're going for right now. I mean, this whole fillet for a family of 4, easy you can make it, but for me and the wife, I reckon that should be perfect, just this amount here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to cut it into thin strips like this, and then that's what you want. You just want some nice thin strips, easy to handle, don't take long to fry, and they're quick and easy. And what I'm talking about, the marbling, look at that. That's going right into the meat, and that's going to make it even more tastier. So it's nice to, you can find a good butcher that you can trust, that gives you some of the best meat he's got. Make friends with them. They often help you out. If you want some good meat, you can ask him for advice, and they should be able to put you in the right direction. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly slice this up. Then we'll move to the part where we dip, fry, and go on from there. See you guys later. So guys, now it comes to the time we've done the chopping, chopped everything up. Now we've put some spice. I like to put my all-purpose spice, salt, pepper, garlic powder. Oh, I can't. Sometimes, your tongue just does weird things. I do it all the time. I speak a foreign language. I see different things. But anyway, get back. We've got some meat. It needs to be fried. So what I like to do, half and half. So I'll take half my meat, and I put out half my meat in, and then I use my maizena. We said a cup of maizena, so we'll do half maizena now, and the others left we'll use then. So all we want to do now is massage that in. Okay, there's no batter actually involved. It's just we're just flouring the beef, getting it nice and completely, as you can see, that's all we want. That's it. That's perfect. And why we season it beforehand is so that when we bite through that crunch and the juices fly everywhere and the flavors are just circulating, and then you get that salt, pepper, garlic, outside gooiness from the soy sauce and the it's just I just hope you guys are wearing socks when you try this, because they're gonna come right off. It's gonna blow off, because this thing is gonna be absolutely amazing. So now I've got my oil ready to roll, and we're gonna quickly fry this up. Right guys, we've got our oil up to 160, between 160 and 180 degrees. What we're gonna do, we're gonna quickly fry. Once we fry it, we're gonna take out, drain all the oil, so we don't want any oil on the meat, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Look at that. That's what we want. Bubble away. Nice and crispy for us. So we'll fry the first batch, and you see I'm dropping them in piece by piece so they don't get stuck together, and they each get their nice little coating of goodness. And a couple more pieces here, and then gonna circulate that around, and as you can see, oh baby, we are frying. Okay guys, this is the last piece or the last bit of the steak, and it's now changed nice color. As you can see, it's nice and crispy now, and nice stiff. That's what we want. So all that's happened is now we've gotten the crispy outside, really crispy outside. We've seared it, keeping the juices in, so the juices could not escape, which just makes it so much juicier and so much more tender. That's why I say you can do this with a rump, you can do this with sirloin, even tough cuts of meat. You can do this. It works. But I just had fillet, so I'm using fillet. And this is the last bit. And we are done. Guys, beef is now fried. Now it's time for the easy sauce. So we're gonna start. I've cut up my garlic. In she goes. Just gonna let that fry up. Oh man. Add a bit of water. Get that water up in there. Make our soy sauce. That is a quarter cup of soy sauce in there. Let that happen. Let that start thickening through. For me, I'm a type of guy that likes a bit of spice, so I've got these beautiful chili flakes. Ooh, man, have a look at these things. These things, some dried chili, and I just love it. I mean, it's just so beautiful, and you just put it in there. Like, I like a hot stuff. Like, I like my heat, you know. If you don't like it, you don't have to add it. It's just something just to tickle the taste buds. Just to tickle. Just give them a little bit of love. That's all I say. You need to give your mouth a bit of love every now and then, you know. So once we got our sauce now nice and thick, well, you can see it's cooking through. We're gonna start adding our sugar. So we've got 2 tablespoons of sugar here. And now, guys, don't be afraid to taste your sauce. You need to taste your sauce because once you go from this point, there's no turning back. So your sauce needs to be slightly salty and slightly sweet. So it mustn't be syrup, but it mustn't be a salt ball. So you want something where you can have the sweetness, it rolls off your tongue nicely, you get that nice taste of the garlic, and then you get the crunch from the spring onions and the crispy beef that just flows together. So basically you want it slightly sweeter than salty. And that soy sauce just gives it a dark, rich color that we're going for right now. Oh, you can just smell what I'm smelling now, guys. As you can see, we're getting that nice sauce is cooking through nicely now. And you just let that cook. The sugar is going to start dissolving, thickening up the sauce. And just at the end, what we'll do, we'll add a bit of corn water or starch water, give it a bit of thickness, add our beef, and then we're done. Guys, it's time. Our sauce is beautifully cooking. As you can see, the sugar is starting to melt through. We're going to add 1 or 2 teaspoons of this cornstarch water, just like that. Okay. Then we're going to take wooden spoon, something my mother used not only for cooking. I was always a well-behaved kid. But anyway, let's get back to our dish here. We're going to mix that up. As you can see, our sauce is starting to thicken now. Just give it a bit of vuma. What we want to do now is we just want to thicken our sauce with that cornstarch water. And all that it does is, it's just like a quick way of making a nice tasty sauce without changing the ingredients. We just thicken it up with the cornstarch. I think we might need a little bit more here. So you'll see the consistency is what you want, is when it's nice and thick. We're getting there, we're getting there. A few more minutes of this. Look at that. You can see it now. Now it's getting nice and thick. So now what we've got now, with a beautiful thick sauce. Take our beef, like it is, deep fried. All the oil's been drained off now. That's in there. This is the exciting part. Now all we do now, we mix this up. Right. We turn down the heat. We can actually turn off now. Mix it all up. Get this Mongolian beef getting there. Get it all happy in there, in its sauce. Get that all there. Oof. Yes, please. This bowl is so big, struggling to coat everything. We got our spring onions. Bomb that in there. Look at that. Don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared. Put them in. Mix that up. Some more magic. Oh, look at the color. Look at that color. That's what we want. And like I say, guys, I love to serve this over rice, because the sauce goes into the rice and it's just such a dream. And for the pièce de résistance, how does that guy do it? He goes like a bit of sesame, baby. And voila, we have Mongolian beef. This is the chow that will change your life. Guys, I've had a huge support in the last 2 weeks. The channel is growing. We are at 140 subscribers. We have had the videos being watched and liked and comment. Guys, I ask you, please keep liking, keep subscribing, comment. I want to hear from you. I want to engage with you guys. I want to make it a goal that I could try and get to 500 subscribers by the end of August. and from there just grow the channel more and more. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This is, oh man, this is easy chow, and it's so good. Thank you.